Hi, this is Dan for Tech Digest and Shiny Shiny, and I'm here today with the Genius G-Shot HD520 camcorder. Now, when I first started looking at this, I didn't realise how much it was, so I was away at home playing around with this thing and getting really annoyed with it. But then actually, when I looked at it, what you're getting with this pistol grip camcorder is 720p resolution on your video. You're getting a CMOS sensor for your stills and 11 megapixel resolution on that, and it only weighs 160 grams as well, so it's really nice and pocket light. It's got charges by USB, nice and useful, transfer by that too, but it's also got an HDMI port as well. You even get a cable included, and you get all that for around about the £100 mark. Really pretty good. But then I got back here before I started doing this video and I started using it again, and I still hate it. You see, the thing is, it feels rubbish. It's, yeah, okay, it's 160 grams, but it feels too light. It doesn't feel nice. It feels very tinny, or maybe like you've got a piece of aluminium foil in your hands or something. The build quality is really shoddy. Everything just kind of wobbles in a way it shouldn't. Worst of all, these buttons on the back here, they kind of float around like little sort of bits of pack ice or something like that. And it's so amazingly unusable as well, because when you try and get your thumb on this to actually do some bits and pieces with it, now I haven't got that fat a thumb, but you can't seem to press one of them without pressing all of the others, which makes it impossible to control. You've also got the record button at the front here, and if you use that finger there, then you can't get round to the zoom over here. So maybe you use the middle finger here and you do the zoom there, but then you can't get to the thumb at the same time. It's just so horribly cack-handed that you start to get really frustrated with the thing. You know, I tried to think of things that were actually good about this as well, but it was very difficult. There's a thing on top here that goes in the focus between, it's a switch rather than a menu that goes between macro and landscape modes, which is sort of interesting. I quite like that in a way, because it means you can switch focus kind of on the fly while you're recording. It's got a good flash, maybe that's another good thing about it, but that aside, there's very little laudable about this piece of kit. For example, you know, that's something that I've reviewed as well. Now this is a good portable camcorder. This is a Sanyo Zacti. This is their version of it. Now this one admittedly costs £200, and this one is half the price. But as far as I'm concerned, you may be only paying £100 for this, but the difference is you're throwing £100 away. I'd gladly spend double that on something I'm really going to enjoy. I think you kind of get the idea where I'm going with this camera. Don't buy it, is the message here. Oh, the one thing I can say that I did like about this, here we go, is it comes with a really good case. So if you fancy spending £100 on a camcorder case, then go for it. Otherwise, I would avoid this like the plague.